Rope sled pulls. Great for the back, forearms. So today's workout is going to be kind of a full body workout. I got these ankle straps, usually used by people to do glute kickbacks and stuff like that on the cable machine. It can also be used as wrist straps. And I guess I'm also going to get a little bit creative with it and try to use it for different kinds of exercises. I think mostly people just do it for glute kickbacks, and I think there's a lot more potential with this equipment. So I'm going to try and explore that. A lot of people should either have this in their gym or have it in there as one of the equipment that they have in their gym bag. Anyway, so for the first exercise, I'm doing a combination shoulder and back movement. So I'm going to get one of the handles around my wrist and get into like a pull down sort of position. In the other hand, I have a kettlebell ready to go in shoulder press position, and I'm going to row and press at the same time. Working push and pull muscles together. Your body makes certain adaptations internally when you perform these kind of movements, as opposed to like when you're just doing a row, it's both hands back, pull up both hands back, push up both hands chest. But whereas when doing movements like this that force you to do back on one hand or a pull on one hand and a press with the other, it seems to, well, for one, it's kind of taxing, but it also seems to recruit the muscles in a much more peculiar way than you do in if you were to just perform these exercises on their own. Going for 10 each side of that as the first superset. But staying on this pull push thing, I think I also read somewhere that you're able to temporarily increase your push strength, or you might feel like you're able to do more output with your push strength when pulling with the other hand. But I don't know enough to test that. It feels about the same to me, but it might not for you. So for the next exercise, doing a tricep. So this is what that looks like. It's going to be a little bit of, I don't know, if you're fighting oriented, this might be of interest to you. So I'm gonna keep my legs in, I guess, a staggered stance, and then keep my both my hands around, I guess, face level, as if you were blocking a punch, and then going to alternate punches. After 10 each side of that, switching the stance just so that it's even as far as how you're learning to use torque and the rotation of your body to generate force into the punch. After 10 of those, going into a push-up. I need to readjust the straps just a little. Okay. Push-up, hand lift. Push-up, hand lift. The added tension in between when you raise the arms hits the shoulders and the chest just a little bit more, just to squeeze out a little bit more recruitment out of those areas. Then reversing so that I can like move backwards, and I'm going to almost imagine that there's someone behind me and I'm trying to elbow them. So rotating my body and imagining there is a target behind and trying to elbow them. As far as the muscles being worked, it's probably mostly the back, the rear delts, and the obliques, but it's about learning to use these muscles in unison. And now with the cable machine, you're able to add resistance to the movement, which will probably help you increase the amount of power you can generate as you go heavier on this movement. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Probably some more upper body stuff, and then I want to do lower body. Like the main reason I got these was like I was thinking of certain hamstring exercises that I wanted to do that I couldn't, that this would make possible. So that'll probably be somewhere ahead in the video, but at least one or two more upper body stuff. So I'm gonna finish off upper body, I guess, with some triceps and biceps. So I should just probably say arms. Anyway, getting the wrist or wrist harness or whatever around my wrists. So I'm going to do one tricep push down, then one, then two, then two, then three, and hold, three, and hold, 4. The contraction when feeling, like when holding an actual handle versus the wrist harness is a lot different, because you don't have to focus so much on holding. Like there's no forearm activation at all. And there's something about that seems to affect the tricep contraction. Like I'm able to isolate it a lot better, or at least mentally able to connect with it a lot better. Then supersetting that with some alternating rows, but kind of going fast, not really thinking of it as like a lat contraction, but rather like trying to move my arms freely and trying to think of it as I'm trying to get good at pulling my elbows back fast. while resistance is in play. The actual muscles used are like the back and rear delts, but while that is working, don't focus so much on that, at least for this exercise. The goal of this is to just explosively get your hand back into your body as fast as possible. And after kind of hitting failure on that, finishing off, I was going to do some curls on the floor, but instead I'm just going to do them standing up. Going for 10 each side. After getting 10, just gonna do a burnout with both hands to finish it off. But yeah, that's the tricep for now. Gonna do a couple more sets of this and then move into lower body. So for the hamstring movement, getting the ankle strap around my ankle and stepping forward and getting on the bench. So the other leg is staying on the floor kind of to keep balance, and then the hamstring of this is going to contract. So you can play around with the angle of this, probably a little bit more elevated, or I don't know, you could do it flat on the floor. But in any case, I'm able to isolate the hamstrings really well doing hamstring curls this way. And I like this way more than doing leg curls on the leg curl machine. Going for 15 each leg. After 15, switching legs. Be careful on your way back though, don't let it yank you if you are going to try this. Anyway, doing 15 reps of that each side for 3 to 5 sets. Don't feel like doing a whole lot of lower body at the moment, so going back to some upper body stuff. So previously I was doing this, I think the first exercise was the shoulder and back combination. So now I'm going to just make that, I guess, a back and chest combination. So, show you what that looks like. Wrapping the wrist strap around my wrist. Getting a dumbbell in chest press position while laying on a Bosu ball. Rowing and pressing at the same time. Ah. 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 Going for 8 each side. Combination, chest, back, a lot of muscles being recruited. Training your body in unconventional ways to be prepared for anything. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. So this time around, I'm going to do a horizontal pull and a vertical push. So, wrapping it around my wrist again. I'll just use the 50 pound. So, getting it in shoulder press position, getting this ready to row, rowing and pressing at the same time. Hope I'm in frame. Going for 8 each side. I get weird looks while performing stuff like this because it's so unlike anything anyone else does. But it is what it is. You gotta make going to the gym fun and playful. Otherwise it just gets boring and monotonous. And if boring and monotonous is your thing, then do it. But it's not for me. I like to play. Yeah, gonna do a couple more sets of that. And let's see what I do next. I thought I'd do more lower body, but I guess this is becoming kind of a upper body workout with one hamstring movement. I'm still not happy with the overall calories burnt, so I think I'll still be here a while before I head into the sauna. Also, since it's Ramadan, it feels like a lot of people are here way later because I think they're coming after breaking their fast and stuff. So it is pretty crowded. Anyway, it is what it is. super crowded for 10:30 at night. Anyway, it is what it is. On to the next one. Rope sled pulls. Great for the back. Forearms. Functional strength. And after getting it to one side, holding the TRX handles on the other end of the sled and walking backwards. Walking backwards is a Walking backwards is a quad dominant leg movement. So now we're going from back into legs, which will raise your heart rate super high because you're utilizing a lot of volume on two major muscle groups, and then finishing off with ball slams side to side, utilizing the obliques and explosive muscle fibers throughout the body to generate the force and absorb the impact. Going for 8 each side, and that's the superset I'm doing for now. So I'm finishing off, I guess, the workout with some pull-ups, but I'm going to do some weighted pull-ups while traversing the monkey bar, or whatever this is, whatever this needs to be called. I don't know, I might be either, I don't know, overtrained or under-recovered, one of those. In any case, we will push through and get the work done necessary that was planned. Alright, so having the weight strapped to me, starting off in parallel grip, and then I'm going to traverse forward and do pull-ups at the same time. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Yep, that's all I got. But yeah, we're gonna do another set maybe, and then head into the sauna. So no, it's fine. Just doing some post-workout posing. My bus isn't coming for another 23 minutes or so, I haven't done this in a few days. Not looking too bad. No, what is that? It seems like all my muscle fibers are kind of bunched up into a knot there. In any case, the right oblique's looking good. Left oblique's not bad. Back. Let's try. That came out good.
Big boy signed the contract.
Big boy sign the contract, big boy. Man, why are they even fighting?
I think they just fight for the promotion.
No, but even for like you, so stupid, man. I don't know. I really hope Mike Tyson wins.
I think he will.
He won't.
He won't?
I mean, we can hope.
He needs to win.
Huh?
He needs to win.
Yeah, inshallah, inshallah. Let's do Alright, vacuum. Alright, that's it for today's video. See you all tomorrow.